He has all the intangibles to be the next Pat Riley. I freaking said it. I've been contemplating this Krunch or Kringe take, but I'm going to say it because I feel like it needs to be said, and I feel like there's a ring of truth to it. And I don't know what you guys are going to think, but you guys can comment on the comment section below what you guys really think of this take. If it's Krunch or cringy, like it's cringy as shit, you guys let me know. I don't care. Just let me know. JJ Redick will be the first NBA rookie coach to win not only Coach of the Year, but also an NBA championship in his first year of coaching. I know you guys are gonna call me crazy, but I have a feeling, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Lakers fan. I'm saying it because I've been seeing the results. I believed in JJ Redick since day one. Since he went into the NBA analyst game with ESPN, I've believed in him. He was must-watch TV. Like when he was going at it back and forth with Stephen A. Smith, you knew that JJ Redick was coming in with a heavy spitfire. Like
I mean this in the nicest way possible to both of you, but listening to each of you right now, it's very obvious that you've played zero high-level basketball, and you do not understand the requirements of doing that. And I do mean that in a nice way.
Then we all know Stephen A. Smith is the guy that makes crazy takes based on the views he gets, like based on how many people will be able to click on his videos. That's how he works. He's a click master. But JJ Redick was checking him.
To step up most. Who needs to help?
Read the
Steph
question,
most?
Stephen A.
Who needs to help
Steph most in Game 6? It's the second most important
and that's
player
what
on
I
that
asked.
team.
Excuse me.
Come on.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, it could easily be Clay. It could easily be Clay.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
All I'm saying, who needs to step up most? Because we already seen Wiggins do it. What we want to see is Klay Thompson. If that brother explodes.
We haven't seen that the last 3 games.
Well, you know, I don't want to say an explosion. I mean, he's played well, but I mean.
And I knew since that time, JJ Redick is serious about basketball, all right? He's a serious dude. He's a basketball genius. The way he was explaining things and the way he was putting Stephen A. Smith into the corner, that's when I realized we're dealing with someone special here. He's a special kind of dude when it comes to the basketball game. And I can't wait to see him succeed. Now, you know, he got hired this year on June 20th of 2024, and he started off being a podcast guy. He retired from the NBA. I mean, he had an illustrious career. Like, he knew his role. He was a three-point shooter, and he was going to stand his ground. He was going to post up and shoot the three all day long, and he was damn good at it. I mean, look at the team he was recently with before he retired with the 76ers. He took that team all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Granted, it didn't make the NBA Finals because of Kawhi's game-winning shot, and I know that must have hurt, but he played a big instrumental role into that team because now JJ Redick is gone, and the 76ers have not been able to pick up speed right where they left off. The Sixers right now are in last place. Like, they ain't good, bro. Joel Embiid, I'm sure JJ Redick was holding him accountable, having him play at a high level, but now, who's there? Who's there to check Embiid? Nobody. He was a star basketball player. He was a big star role player, and he came into the league shooting his lights out. He played with Duke. He got coached by Coach K himself. He knew he has that dog mentality, that I got to win mentality. And boy, in the playoffs, did JJ Redick show up and show out. He was shooting them threes, making them rain like no other. Man, he was making those stories come to life. You gotta watch out for JJ. JJ, no, JJ. Like, I hated him a little bit because I remember when he was in the Pelicans and woo-wee. But anyways, now he's our Lakers head coach. And he got hired. Many people like to say that he got hired because of LeBron James. I don't think LeBron James had actually anything to do with it. I think he was actually being considered because yes, Rob was actually watching. I bet you he was watching that podcast and he actually saw something, you know. And I know JJ Redick says there's nothing pre-planned, but that was just a genius move for him to show his type of plays and to show his basketball genius and his basketball IQ on a podcast with LeBron James. one of the greatest basketball players in the world, who wouldn't do that? And Rob was obviously watching what was going on, because you guys remember back in the dark days, man. We got freaking Darvin Ham, Mr. Arthur, actually, because he always had his hand in his pocket and say, "That's a hell of a block club, players. That's a hell of a block club." We went from that to not even showing any type of passion when the game was being lost. I mean, this guy was not doing anything. He was not doing any coaching. You can see LeBron James was frustrated. I think I went to one of those games and I saw LeBron James get frustrated with Darvin Ham because he didn't call a timeout, and LeBron James got in his noonie panties, and I remember I recorded that shit, you know. It was just bad. It was bad in Laker and La La Land. He had to go, and I'm sure his little bump in his head had something to do. Maybe it was fucking up his brain or something. I don't know. We know Darvin Ham was not coaching for shit, and the only reason why we went to the Western Conference Finals was because of LeBron James and AD were playing spectacular, and they were kind of like contemplating what to do. They already had a game plan, and I don't think that Darvin Ham had anything to do with them having that run. Now we're moving past that point. Now we have JJ Redick. Now we have a ray of sunshine. Now we have a ray of hope. And so far, he's been very, very impressive. For a guy that started off just podcasting with Lil Yachty, my freaking goodness, man. He is, wow. Like, he is blowing my mind. The games, the plays he is implementing, the way I saw some of the plays that he was going over with LeBron James, and honestly, they're a little complicated. If you do not have a basketball saving mind, you might get lost into his play. You know, he likes to start off with the 5 on the edge, right? He says that's the basic play when the 5 players are all around the 3-point line. From that point, that's the starting point for another play. He explained that so well, like even me, who I'm a basketball fan, but I'm not no analyst of basketball, let me tell you that. But I kind of understood it a little bit, and I was like, oh, so that's how the game goes. Like, man, he breaks it down. He designs plays. He's creative with his plays, you know. He's known for this. He has a high level discernment. He has all the intangibles to be the next Pat Riley. I freaking said it. And we know Pat Riley won an NBA championship and his NBA rookie year with the Lakers. This is JJ Redick in the making. And not only is he gonna win that NBA championship, he's gonna be coach of the year at the same time. You guys got to like understand that this is unprecedented. I've never seen an NBA rookie coach be this successful, especially in one of the biggest organizations in the NBA world, and that being the Lakers. You know how much criticism this man is gonna get? Immense. The pressure is through the roof. You're the coach for the Lakers. You're going to feel the immense pressure, the obligation from the fans that they want you to succeed, and you have to be successful. There's no ifs, there's no maybes. It's have to be. And that play that I was talking about, that it's called the 5 out. You know, 5 players are on the offense on the outside of the 3-point line, and that's just the new normal. It's easier to get to the paint and maximizes spacing and opens up different plays. The way he explained that the 5 out is the starting play for almost every single play in the NBA world. This is basic knowledge, and we all know the NBA is a copycat league, and you have to constantly be on your toes. You have to keep creating new plays, because then other teams will eventually catch on. I partly think that that's why the NBA Lakers haven't been able to repeat a championship, because now everybody knew what was expected of AD and where he was going to post up, and where he was going to get the ball, where he was going to get the lob. And one of the things I've seen, and even in his first game, it was a surprising win. Timberwolves. We know Anthony Edwards, you know, he's a star player. He's their star player. He goes up and down the court. He runs like a bulldozer. He dunks on you. He is just super freaky athletic. At the same time, you know, you got JJ Redick designing plays already to make him stop. You got him designing plays to put Gobert on a stop. How the frick did he do that? I was not even expecting that win. I believed in JJ Redick from the beginning. Yes, I did. But I didn't even expect the type of win that they gave the Timberwolves from the first game. That is outstanding. And then they went on a 3-0 run. And I'm like, holy crap. Something special's here. And LeBron James is loving it. I know Anthony Davis has fully bought in. He's got Anthony Davis playing like a freaking top 5 center guard. Honestly, a top 5 center guard. You've never seen this from AD at all. You don't. AD has stated over and over again that he does not want to play the 5, yet JJ Redick, the man of the hour, got him to commit. And not only that, he's telling him, shoot your threes, AD. I believe in your threes. Shoot the threes so you can open up the spacing even more. This is just a genius, such a genius coach, man. The way he brought in Bronny during that game 2 in the first game, you know, we were up by like 20 points. That's why it took me so bad, because we were up by like 20 points. Then he brings Bronny in. He goes, all right, Bronny, go and kill it. You know, Bronny, obviously, he's a starting NBA guard. He's not really as, you know, quick on his feet right now. He's got a lot of development to do. Timberwolves sensed it. Him being a great coach already knew that, okay, you played 3 minutes, it's time to get you out, buddy, because guess what, the Timberwolves are going on a run, and I actually want to win this game. You got the story, cool. First father-son duo, LeBron James, Bronny James. All right, let's get that out of the way. We got it. We went through with the flow of the game. Now let's compete. And he did that so smooth. He did it so seamless. He did it so on the dot. I was impressed with his coaching skills on that game. Honestly, I never seen Anthony Davis put up 35 points. 3 games in a row. 3 games in a freaking row. And you know, you got him saying things like this.
Fortunately, I've been a part of a lot of LeBron moments since I've been here. But that's a special moment. I mean, you know, and this is the first time we had a LeBron moment that, you know, something huge, and we won. So every other thing we always lost, so it kind of kills the moment. But you know, it was a special moment for everybody.
The first time he lost the game against the Suns, he actually said, you know what, this one is on me. My coaching skills should have designed a better play towards the end, because I think we lost by like 1 or 2 points with the Suns. After we had beaten them at home, we ended up playing the Suns at a road game, and they ended up beating us by like 1 or 2 points. And they're a full supposedly 3-player team, like 3-star team. Like, we almost had him. He took accountability then, and that was great of him. That was super great of him. He said, this one's on me. I gotta design better plays. I'm so mad. And the way he shows the passion of how mad he is, I haven't seen that in a long time. The way he came in demanding stuff, demanding the game balls be game-worn balls. Like, only a real hooper knows that the best balls to play with are game-worn balls. Like, that was like, oh, you never even heard of that. Coming from a coach, he has been in every position. He has been a player. He has been an NBA analyst. He has been an ESPN reporter. He also has called the final games, the NBA finals. I mean, this guy has done it all. The only thing he hasn't done is coaching, and he's already killing it. He's already like being a masterful genius madman when it comes to these plays that he's designing for LeBron James and AD. I see the success is through the roof. If he wins the NBA championship this year, he is going to be solidified right off the bat. His value is going to go up. He's going to be the Lakers coach for the next 10 years. The way he's developing these young guys too. Connect, bro. Connect is freaking crazy. He went and shot 35 points, the highest of any NBA rookie with the Lakers. He got Connect shooting his lights out. JJ Redick. He's Redick. Oh my goodness. You got these players playing at a different level type. And even yesterday's loss, he got so angry, and the way he held D'Angelo Russell accountable was insane, dude. I'd never seen D'Angelo Russell get so humbled by JJ Redick. Like, it was insane. Like, there were already trade rumors for D'Angelo Russell because he had a bad game, and he screamed and he told D'Angelo Russell, you better get your shit together. You keep going back to old habits, which I've told you, don't do it in the game anymore. And I've told you, and I gave you the tools, and I told you what I want your role to be, and you're over here doing these antics, these lazy ass ball grabbing, go and get it, bro. Go and get the freaking ball. Don't lose sight of the ball. Keep running. Push up the court. I mean, JJ Redick is just being a splendid coach. I feel like he's also right now gaining the respect of the players because he's holding them accountable and he's telling them straight to their face. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you play for the Lakers. You're playing to win, and that's all that matters.
Immediately after the Denver game, you mentioned that the third quarter severe to compete wasn't there. With the film and rewatching that.
Yeah, we just stopped playing. We just stopped playing. The organization has to be there, and really there's only so much we can do, and we can try to joystick it as much as possible. But you still have to, like, I can joystick it as much as I want, but if you're not competing and you're not playing, you're just not participating in the game, there's not a whole lot I can do. And that's an aberration to me. We've been punched in the mouth so much in games. We've been down and came back. That's, to me, that stretch of the third quarter was an aberration. That's not who we are. And I reiterated that to the team this morning. We showed them who we are on tape. We're overlooking it and not holding people accountable, but it's an aberration to me. That's not who we are.
He's saying basically, like, listen, if the players are not playing as great, I mean, I can design the best play in the world, but if these players do not want to compete, there's not much he can do. And he's saying this in a press conference because he wants to send a message to the players in the locker room. Get your shit together, Lakers. Don't lose these type of games, especially to the Denver Nuggets. The arch rival right now. This is the team to beat, plain and simple. Plain and simple. And with this type of mentality, and if he successfully instills it in every single Lakers player there, we're ready to win it all. The only thing we're missing is probably a good center, because we know AD needs to rest playing that position. He likes to play the 4. But that's, if we make those changes, if Rob Pelinka gets his shit together too and makes those changes for the Lakers and gives JJ Redick a team that he can comfortably design these big plays using the center as a guard and rebounder, and, you know, oh my God, we're going to be unbeatable. We're going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable, I tell you. Look at this man. This is the same man that went at it toe to toe with the biggest ESPN personality, man. He don't give no flying fucks. And with that, I'm telling you, there's no better man for the Lakers. I'm actually glad that Dan Hurley got ousted. And I'm actually glad he didn't even get the job. I was actually hoping he would, because we all know Dan Hurley, he's also successful. But the only thing with JJ is we haven't seen him being successful as a coach. It was unknown territory. And right now, we're up there. I feel like we're going to finish the season strong. We're going to be a maybe top 3 team. Maybe end up being in 2nd or 3rd place. Get ourselves comfortable. You know, not be in a play-in team like previous year because of Darvin ham and cheese sandwich. We're up there, boys. And he's going to be the first one to ever do it. And he's going to be even better than Pat Riley. You heard it here first. And again, if you guys think I'm crazy, let me know. What do you guys think? Is this a crunch or Kringe takes? All these takes, are these crunch or Kringe takes? You guys let me know. Comment below. I'm crazy. I'm wildin'. I'm crunch. I'm cringe. Let's go. Let's get it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.